All right, once again, peace and everybody. Let's go ahead and start because we're about to go ahead and speak everything that happened last night from the heart. All right, I don't know where to start, but we're going to figure it out. So let me see what we're going to do before we start. I gotta start. Before we start, I gotta go ahead and talk to the primordial mother. Want to give all thanks to the primordial great mother herself. Beautiful as she is and as lovely as she is and always have been. Want to give thanks to you. Want to give honor to you. Want to give praises to you. Also, primordial mother, we ask of you for the divine light, the divine love, the divine comfort, protection. We want to say thank you for another day, waking up to see the light of day, to see and breathe life and experience it from every angle, from positive to negative, to bring forth balance. Primordial mother, we want to say thank you for another gracious day. Primordial Mother, I want to say how much we all appreciate you. And many don't even try to acknowledge you and yet still be rude to you by calling you he instead of she. Want to say thank you, Primordial Mother, for bringing forth these new days that are coming and also the changes that are occurring on in the world today. So, Primordial Mother, we also want to give thanks to the ancestral spirits of creation, the archangels, the angels, the ancestors, all of our ancient deities that they made superheroes out of in Marvel and DC. We want to say thank you for everything you have done from all of the multiverses, all of the dimensions, and so on. There's so much I can't really name because you done did so much. On that note, we want to say thank you. Ashe, 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 Aya Bobo. Let's go. Oh man, so last night, sheesh, all we till this morning, Eastern Standard Time. Had a talk with some of the members of TCC last night. Shout out to Noble Nushevik L, William Jolly Bay, Joseph Eubanks Ill, and Mother Shelley Kaysen. Let me tell y'all, man, there's a lot going on. A lot going on in the world. There's a lot of things that people don't really know what's happening that we really can't talk on these YouTube streets about. A lot of transformation that's happening. Okay. A lot of people don't really understand that this whole FBA talk, it has nothing to do with what's about to happen. These how can I put it? These what they call it? These wars amongst each other, it ain't cutting it. That's right. The diaspora wars is not cutting it. It's not cutting it. Let me tell y'all something. What if I tell y'all real briefly that this whole thing that's going on with Iran is dealing with us? What if I tell you that we're about to start seeing shit like no other? What if I tell you that all systems are go? What if I tell you that brothers and sisters that are melanated, it's time for us to really focus on who we are and claim who we are? Brothers and sisters, what if I tell you that a lot of things took place in the month of February and I have the receipts for it? Oh yeah. See, I'm glad that we had our small gathering and build last night, going into this morning, because some of the things that we talked about, we really couldn't even talk on YouTube because it's serious. It's that serious. But I want to tell Mother Shelley, I hope you enjoyed it and it reminds you of old times when all of us was actually on that old channel we were all featured on. See, people don't understand that when I say TCC is on the go, it's on the go, and it's about to change a lot of things here. Um, I really want to say how proud I am of Brother Joseph Eubanks Ill, but I'm gonna go ahead and go into a little bit of it. We have to claim back to who we really are, y'all. But can I tell you something? They already know who we are. Yeah, hey, yes, bro. Yo, you know you're part of the crew anyway, man. Brother News dropped a lot of heat last night, bro. We had a little gathering on the phone, a little conference call, brother. It was like I didn't know if you were up. I didn't know if you and Brother Pisces the King was up, so I didn't want to try to disturb y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a lot of stuff going on with Nasara, man. Just keep that in mind. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff. Uh, Smur, I'm gonna tell you something, Smur. Keep look. You already with Joe Bratton Bay and everything, bro. Get that all done ASAP because shit about to hit the fan. Okay. Um, everything that we talked about several years ago when we was on featured on the other channel, when we was featured on B Miles 84 channel, when we was featured on there, all the brothers, and we told you about the whole Nasara movement and everything was going to happen. Just keep in mind, shit about to shit about to hit the fan is already happening. Is already happening. Those that remember me from that old channel, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's stuff that's been going on since none of us haven't been talking about it. Even down to homeboy don't even know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what the hell's going on. We were the original research team. So we know what's happening. It's funny how a lot of people ain't talking about it like that, like we used to. Listen, we talked about that shit 5 to 6 years ago. And everybody finally waking up on it. But guess what? The alignment is back again. We full effect, and we about to start dropping heat real soon because it's needed. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get down to the get down real quick. It's very important that you get your nationality done and ready. It's very important. And I'm talking to you melanated brothers and sisters of this country who are called African American, who go by Black American. And I'm just letting y'all know it's time. We gotta finally accept who we are. Yes, we are indigenous and all of that, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. We gotta claim back everything. Shout out to the late Washita Empress. I think Verdiasi, Gaston L. Bay. She was the one that pushed Nasara, y'all. She took the United States Corporation to court and won that bitch. May she rest in power with the ancestors. Yep, yep, that's right. Let's go ahead and put that up. So it's about to go down real soon. This is why it's really important. You know what I'm saying? It's really important that we do this. Um, because that nationality is the key. We got to now come as a nation. Everybody know who we are except for us. We the only ones that don't know who we are. We on the right foot by saying we're indigenous and everything. See, I'm just letting y'all know what some of the members of TCC was talking about last night. See, where we at It's time to claim back what's rightfully ours. See, when I was featured on the other channel, we was working with Noble and Isaiah Elder on that time. And the only reason why, because I'm gonna be real with everybody. I wasn't sure how everybody's finances were, and I didn't want them to be, if I would have known that, I would have sent all of them to Joe Bratton Bay himself. Because now Joe Bratton Bay and them are talking about the solver. I got the proof. I have the proof. They know what's about to go down. Everything that happened in February is actually happening right now that you see on the news. There's things that took place since 2016. And now things about to go down. So all of you that been trying to have all that stuff, the negative things to say about Moors and everything, yada yada yada, whoop the whoop. The debating is over with. We don't have to debate with nobody no more. Shout out to Asita Ducateers too for dropping a lot of information. And he was one of the ones that did the breakthrough with the indictments. So now let's go ahead and talk about other things that's connected to this. We got to get back into our science. Remember how I was telling y'all about Voodoo, Ifa, Santeria, Palomiombi, Sangoma, all of that. All is our science. Y'all, don't y'all know we practice that over here? Doing Lemuria or Atlantis? We practice all that over here. That's why it took all those nations to stop us, and we became prisoners of war. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I also could have sworn I said that those in West Africa were actually were also a part of us being indigenous too. They were part of us as well. Those in West Africa know it or not, right? Because of the continental drift that took place 85,000 years ago. So when we look at Ifa, Voodoo, Palo Miombe, all of that, we was practicing all that. We were actually practicing being one with nature, being one with the source, the primordial mother herself. You gotta remember, we were a matriarchal people. We weren't patriarch. It's going back to the matriarch, and everybody should know that by now. It was the mothers that were the priestesses. Then the fathers became the priest. See, this is what they don't want to tell us about right here. The whole Salem witch trials that took place, they were burning the sisters, the mothers, because they were the oracles, they were the seers, they were the healers, they were the ones that was causing the revolutions. And now it's going back to her. This is some of the things that we talked about last night. All of you that practice more science, your fez, your crown, with that tassel is the umbilical cord to Allah, or Master say Alet. So now we're dealing with the order of Mayat. We're in the order of Mayat now. Everything is being judged by the hearts. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop another gem on y'all. How many of y'all are familiar with Iron Man? The comic book hero Iron Man? Do y'all know that this is connected to the Orisha Ogun? Look at the wars, the nuclear warheads, all that is connected to Ogun's energy. Guess what? Remember I told y'all about how we got to be fully into the heart chakra. Shout out to Joseph Eubanks L by looking this up for a brother. And I said it to y'all, and I'm going to say what he told us last night. He said the Ogun energy is connected to the heart chakra as well. Everything is going on, is all interconnected. See, Also, the quantum financial system is also connected to Ogun, because Ogun is connected to technology, y'all. Don't believe me? Look it up. This is our ancestral practices in full effect, thanks to our late empress that transitioned to the ancestral realm. See, I'm only giving y'all little tidbits and snippets of what we talked about. And I got a little something to say to Yamin real quick. Yamin, I know you watching, and I know you kind of pissed because we found out a lot of information, but we got more information to bring to the table, Yamin. So back to the regular schedule programming. Brother Noof also is letting it be known that we got to go ahead back to our ancient ways. And that the people that been the elites been using our shit on us the whole time. And he also mentioned the black nobility with people that look like us that's really the ones that's running everything. So what are we going to do now? It's quite simple. It's time to go back to the lab and start getting things done. It's time for you to claim back your nationality now. It's time to really nation build. Fuck everything else now. Hey, hey, I'm raising my hand, but I'm raising mine. I'm raising mine. So, but otherwise, we were talking about a lot. I didn't know, bro, if y'all was sleeping or not, because I would have put y'all on the call. You know what I'm saying? He was dropping a lot of information, just saying we gotta get back to our practices like voodoo and everything. Now, that's what he was also letting us know, which we were actually on point about. And everything is dealing with the heart chakra, y'all. So all that hate, you better eliminate. You better just go ahead and keep everything balanced now, because that quantum financial system is connected to Ogun, which is connected to the heart. That's also dealing with Mayat. Everything we've been saying on this channel was confirmed last night. Everything is being confirmed. So now all of those that's been talking all this nonsense, and since we've been quiet, everybody finally waking up and starting to get on board with what we talked about several years ago. So this is just the beginning. What's going to happen now is going to be the rise of our people, because Noble Drew Ali spoke on this. Like Asir said, that whole FBA thing, that's going to get all of them back into their nationality, which is the true nationality of the nation. Our nation is about to be rebuilt right now. All we got to do is get rid of all the fraudulent people that's in the way. Because know it or not, they already know who we are. And since a lot of us are not ready, that's why they did not give us the land back and so on. This was talked about last night too, because a lot of our people ain't ready. um, we probably have another conference call. Let's see what's going on today with everybody, and we might do it again. Probably do a little early, because some of the stuff that we talked about, we couldn't really talk about on YouTube. That's why I'm just giving you a little summary. Like when I tell y'all that Mother Shelley said something last night that was very interesting. She said that that one of her children wanted to take up Yoruba. I think it was a class dealing with Yoruba, and she called them pink toes. She said the pink toes pretty much did not want her daughter to take up Yoruba. Now, There's a video out there where Dr. Malachi York said that they do not want us to tap back into that. Hold on, somebody trying to call me. That's one of our oracles calling me. I'm gonna have to call her back. Yeah, I said it. One of our oracles calling. So she said that there's a video, like I said, there's a video out there with Dr. Malachi York saying they don't want us to tap back into that knowledge or that power. So to add some emphasis to it, Brother Noof was like, yo, our ancient science, that's our superpower to activate everything. Now, those that talk to me outside of YouTube know that we've been talking about stuff like this. And also I've been adding emphasis about our science. Meanwhile, you got other people trying to say it's demonic and saying it has nothing to do with the Most High. Let me tell y'all something real quick. It does. The Most High is the mother. She's the matrix. You tap into your science, guess what? You get your power. So, in order to do that, you better start doing your libations to your ancestors. That's what you need to start starting off right there, doing your libation, praising and thanking the primordial mother and the ancestors. That's what you need to start doing. Family, that's what we need to start doing now. It's that time. Listen, during the time of the fire horse is very important that you start doing your libations and start praising the great mother seriously. And open your heart to start embracing that love. Because the matriarch is actually returning back to the throne. It's not no man coming to save you. No, it's not no goddamn on sky daddy coming to save you. I'm just letting y'all know that. See, when Brother Newso spoke about that last night, and Mother Shelley said what she said, how they didn't want her daughter to get into Europe, but that's enough said right there. Um, a Smur, your godmother, says she appreciates you. She says she appreciates you. And same thing go to you, brother. The inverted mystical one. She told me she wanted to tell you hi. She working on everything right now. Hopefully we can get that thing taken care of. But I'm gonna talk to you about that outside of here. But I sent her a little note talking about what's going on and how they don't want us to tap into our practices. You know, she gave me a heart emoji. She said, "You're absolutely right. They don't. They don't want us to tap into our potential anymore. Instead, they will use it on us and then demonize it for their own personal use." Hey, sister. Hey, sister Danielle. So everything is going back to the matriarch. And it's time to claim back our nationality. It's time to claim back everything and become a nation again. Because once we do that, they're going to give us everything. Like I said before, the goddamn quantum financial system is connected to Ogun. Anything dealing with technology is connected to Ogun. I was telling the fam last night, some of the family members last night, that if you look at the movie Iron Man, the first one with Robert Downey Jr., when you see him creating the first suit and he's using the anvil and the daggone hammer, that is Ogun. That's Ogun. And Iron Man is Ogun. Wolverine is Ogun. And you got to keep in mind in the Iron Man movie, he created that heart that was pretty much a digital heart. That's all technology. That's all Ogun. See, they breaking every bank. Listen, Shout out to Black Witch Yaya because she said the Orisha are back on the planet though, y'all. Like real talk, she said they're back on the planet. She said that in one of her videos. Don't y'all know they're trying their best to stop what's happening, but they can't? And Brother Noof even confirmed that last night. He said they can't stop what's about to happen. They're doing everything in their power to try to stop it, but they can't. It's all been written. It's all been prophesied. It's all been said. He also dropped another gem. He said when Noble Drew Ali was walking this earth, he said that he went, I think, to Cuba or somewhere. And I think it was the United Nations or something. He went to him and he went and took our flag over there. When he did that, that's when the stock market crashed. I'm just paraphrasing some of the stuff because I don't want to put too much on YouTube because we already know who we watching and taking the information. So he was saying that's what happened. He said when Noble Drew Ali did all that, that's when the daggone stock market crashed. So that's after like years and years afterwards, that's when the Washington Empress, I think it's Verdiasi, she took the corporation to court and won and pushed the whole Nasara movement. And then I talked to Joe Bratton Bay, the National Grand Sheik, Joe Bratton Bay. And y'all see, look, just to confirm what Sister Danielle Wilson said. Y'all see that? They're here for the showdown, right? And the thing about it, the show is already down because things have already been happening. But the thing is, those that heard the call, we're going to be the ones that's going to be protecting everything. Know it or not, we're going to be the ones that's going to be like the real Avengers, know it or not, because we're going to tap back into our power. That's why it's so important. That's why it's very important that we go back to our stuff. Very important. So, and then you gotta look at the heart. What kind of emotion does the heart deals with? Don't it deal with love? That's also the Oshun energy. And then we talk about Mayat, right? Mayat is none other than Libra. Guess who the rule? That's what planet rules Libra. Venus. Y'all want to know who Venus is? Venus' other name is Oshun too, y'all. Don't believe me? Look it up. So everything is aligning. Remember, months ago before the new year hit, I kept on saying there's an ancient energy coming. And I said it was feminine. And then I also mentioned alignments that were going to happen this year. Look what happened so far. All these alignments are happening. We're in an alignment right now with planets right now as we now speak. And it's going to bring and usher something totally different. We're going to be witnessing a lot of women and men going through a lot of transformation spiritually. And we ain't talking about religiously either. A lot of people going to really start leaving these churches and the mosque. You're going to start seeing a lot of agents slipping and saying things and telling on themselves even more. So we're about to witness a serious transition. And not to mention, Brother Pisces, he sent something letting me know that Hawaii was seeing flooding, if I'm not mistaken. And we also talked about that too on this channel of ours, saying, hey, Intense natural disasters, all that stuff. We told y'all to keep your eyes on the weather, keep your eyes on everything. This is also dealing with the awakening of Tiamat and her children. This is what it's about. We already showed you how Tiamat is connected to the so-called chakras, and how our ancient practices is connected to her too. See what they about to do. Since you see what Sister Danielle said, since they about to leave the churches, they about to start finding out what they need to do. They're gonna start finding out they need to go back to their ancient practices. Let me tell y'all something. What they're not saying. There's a lot of witches in the churches. I'm gonna have to do a video to show these witches that the actually Christian witches are for real. I'm gonna have to start showing it. I'm gonna have to show that, and the proof about Joe Bratton Bay. I'm gonna have to do that another live, right? What Joe Bratton Bay sent back in February to confirm the whole Nasara movement. To confirm a lot of things. Then I will play more than likely the Dr. Malachi York when he said once he tapped back into our practices and why the palm colored people were scared of us tapping back into it. You know some Sister Danielle, that's what's up. It's time to go back. It's time to go back, y'all. See those that talk to your little big brother outside of YouTube, they already good though. They don't have to worry about nothing. They don't have to worry about nothing. Matter of fact, I gotta tell the brothers and the sisters, like, hey, those that talk outside, we talk outside, you might as well pat yourself on the back now. And it's not to be arrogant, pat yourself on a goddamn going back because shit is about to be really crazy. And we got the front seat where we gonna be all right. And Brother Noof even said it last night. He said, look, all we gotta do is just tap into our shit. Go back to our stuff. That's all we gotta do now. He said that's all we gotta do is claim back our shit, tap into our science, and just watch how mofos act. That's what he said last night to sum it all up. I'm like, yep. The whole thing we've been saying years ago, everybody thought that we were crazy. No, we're not. See, that's what I like about our channel, and that's what I like about our team. And everybody keep on trying to say, what the hell is a TCC? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about what that is. Don't worry about what TCC is. Don't even worry about what that is. Don't even worry about it. Just know it was in the making anyway. Just know that everybody know in the crew about who the primordial mother is and her 10,000 names and 10,000 titles, and we know about the matriarch rising again. Just know that. Just know that. You know what's really interesting though? Is how everything's coming together. Matter of fact, I think I sent. If not, I'm gonna send you, Smur, that. I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna send you with Joe Bratton Basin if I didn't send it to you. Same thing with you and introverted mystical one. I'm gonna send that to you if I didn't send that to y'all. So I asked Jolly Bay to resend it to me because for some reason I couldn't find it. Sister Danielle, text my phone and give me your email so I can send it to you also. So everybody can know what the hell going on, so that everybody can know what happened in February. So stuff that you see that's going on in Iran, you be like, oh, okay. Oh, all right. We get that. We get that. I'm gonna tell you something on some real shit though. We talked about Guantanamo Bay real quick. We also talked about Alcatraz being reopened too. Okay. I'm laughing for a reason though. All right. Just know that DC is not the nation's capital anymore. Put it like that. Like everybody think. Just know it's a lot of terrible actors acting right now in politics. I'm laughing because I'm telling y'all, if y'all would have heard that shit last night, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, you said. I remember when YouTube went down. Oh wow, yeah. Y'all forget, right? Remember when we was on the old channel that we was featured on? Remember we had said how that the ones that own YouTube was actually got hit with the indictments too. Remember that? Remember that? Remember that, y'all? Hey, look at this. Hey, I mean, look, everything that we talked about is actually happening. That's the crazy thing. Everything is just a part of the daggone act right now. Everything. That's why I was like, hey, hey, look. Oh my gosh, look, y'all. So I'm gonna go back to the brothers and sisters in West Africa, how they also indigenous because of the continental drift that took place, and also those that practice voodoo and Ifa, located in Benin and Nigeria. They already know. That's why you think a lot of them when they come over here, they know who we are. Some of them do that practice the practices. They know. See, there's an empress. I told y'all, Empress Sheba the Third, who's over there right now. She even said in her interview that the kingdom from there was also over here. She said the kingdom over there was also over here. So therefore, we were practicing our science over here. They know that. Like Brother Noof said last night, they know who we are. They know about our science. They know who's about to wake up. The thing is, they waiting for us to come together as a nation now. All that reparation talk. Let me tell y'all reparations. Your reparations is not just the money that deal with the quantum financial system. Your shit is your goddamn going on reparations was what they were giving the Siberians. That was a part of your reparations. There are actually Albion men that came out and said that it was a paper genocide that happened starting in Virginia. Shout out to Mother Ottawa. Mother Ottawa, who's also a member. I want to just say how the beautiful elders doing, and shout out to you, Mother Ottawa, who told and said that everything started in Virginia. Y'all better look up Walter Plecker. He was one of them. Shout out to Mike TV. See, it's time to claim back everything now. You got all these people saying you don't need paperwork. Oh yeah, you need a whole lot of shit to let people know who the fuck you are. You're not black or blanc. They talk about your science terribly and try to say it's evil and it's witchcraft. And especially Yamin always saying that shit. Y'all better stop listening to these Looney Tunes out here. Y'all better stop listening to Looney Tunes. These Looney Tunes they give you bullshit. These Looney Tunes are giving you a lot of bullshit. They're not telling you what's really going on. You got to get your mind right, your heart right. Let me tell you, if you have any amounts of hate in you, you're not going to make it. You better remember, this is dealing with the heart chakra, y'all. Shout out to Brother Larry King Bay. He said that the ancient name for the chakras was called the deities. Let me see something. I think I got a book that I can show. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if it's in this one. Ah, oh, yeah. Ah, I'm back. I'm back. Remember, I told y'all how it's all connected to how the chakras are connected to the deities. This book right here. Get this book right here. This book right here will show you how they are connected to the uh the organs in our bodies and so on. This book right here. When it come down to our science, we need to start reading up how it's connected to our different organs in our bodies so we can start getting educated. Good. I'm glad you got that book. Read that book. Look at how all look those symbols in that book are called vevas. The vevas is connected to the voodoo. It's connected to voodoo. I recommend you get that book and also show you the similar energies that the Orishas have to certain lois. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know and how they connected to also the ancient Kemetic deities. It's written by a chief Babalao. He's located, I think, in Houston, Texas. You need to get that book and also read on it. And another book I also recommend is a couple of them. But I'm not going to show that one. I'm going to show that to those that's the mods and members of TCC. That's what I'm going to show. That one that I don't want to show, but I'm going to show you this one to educate yourselves. You see that? Get this one too because it goes into details and let you and give you the breakdowns that you need about the meanings of what Santeria is and how it came from, how it's a branch of Ifa and so on. And it also tell you what the name Babalao really mean and also the female term for Babalao. You need to start educating yourselves now. And that's for the ones that heard the call. I ain't talking about any and everybody. I'm talking about the ones that heard the call. But it's good to have that information, that knowledge, though. And another one that you want to also get to get yourself together Oh yeah, they all connected. They also can be connected to the zodiac too. Most definitely. Get this too to start getting in your alkaline herbal medicine together because many of you are healers. Many of you are healers. Man, listen, we talked about that last night. How we are healers too. The ones that heard the call, y'all are healers. It's time to channel back in. It's time to channel back in. Sister Danielle, me and you gonna rap after this live. Okay? We're gonna rap after this live. Me and you gonna have to talk about something because it's something I think that you probably already know. The brothers already know. They already in it. So I'm gonna just talk to you about it. Let me see. I tell anybody, get the signs and symbols, get the secret signs and symbols, get this book too. The reason why I'm telling y'all all this stuff is all interconnected because what they're going to do, they're going to keep on trying to show stuff that's saying it's demonic and all of these different symbols. And you good, it's good to get that book too because they have a lot of signs and symbols in it, along with astrology stuff in it and alchemy. It's listen, those that heard the call, it's time to educate yourselves now. You are teachers. This is something that our beloved brother posted up. Okay. We got to start going back. Those that heard the call, we got to start going back to our sciences and start getting down with the get down. Because now we're dealing with the different energy that's been needed that we've been feeling and within us. And that is the ancient primordial feminine energy, that prana, that kundalini. So this is what Sister Danielle said. I just want y'all to know that. So we gotta line ourselves up and let's go ahead and have a good ass time and enjoy. And how do we? I said it back then. Get your popcorn ready. Remember I said that. Get your popcorn ready. Your goddamn refreshments ready, and also study because we're about to watch some shit hit the fan. And a lot of these fake ass conscious people that are agents, they at their final leg now. This is the time of the exposure, not just the grand awakening, but the exposure. Because now the children, hey, bro, I got that book. I have that book too, bro. I have that one. Most definitely. Yep. So it's time for that grand awakening. We are healers, y'all. This is why we came back. Daughters and sons of Tiamat or the Great Mother, we came back to help heal. That's a part of the showdown too. No, or not. That's a part of the showdown. So just want to let y'all know. So it's I'm trying to remember. I can't say everything that we talked about. That's why I'm just giving y'all a little bit snippets of it because some of it I didn't, we didn't want to put out there just yet. Um, but just know that finishing touches are already done, and y'all know that Barry Satoro have not been seen since March 10th. I'll let that I'll let y'all think about who's Barry Satoro. Okay, I'm gonna keep that right there. And most the hey, that's our big bro right there. That's our big bro. He got another great book. A introverted mystical woman. Hey, you see, that's why we love you, bruh. That's why we love you in TCC, man. You is you and Noof that be dropping them gems, man. Y'all be dropping them gems on people, bro. Y'all be dropping gems. You got the air and the water coming together on that. So you're much appreciated, beloved. Um, Sloan, you want to go ahead in our group. Sloan, go into the Voodoo group because I know you in there. You got to do the libation. Go in there, do the libation. I sent it to Mother Shirley because she having issues. So we got to start getting to do our libations in the morning before, like when we wake up. It's important that we do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I want to let y'all know stuff is about to really go down. Um, and also make sure your heart chakras are right. Make sure your heart chakras are right. Keep everything balanced. Okay, keep everything balanced because we are in the order of my ats. Okay, we are in the order of my at now. Everything is dealing with the heart. Balance everything. And also, we're dealing with that old goon energy, dealing with this war and these tech and all this technology. This is that time period of him as well. Okay. Um, Trying to see if anything else that I'm missing. Make sure you get your nationality and also you get the talk. Let me post this up what Sister Danielle said. Make sure we pretty much align ourselves and go back to our science once and for all. The ones that heard the call, that was for y'all. We got to go back into it. Go back to the Great Mother. Go back into our science. It is that time. We have been we have been going through a lot during this time. All right. Um, that's what I want to share with y'all. I guess right. I'm trying to make sure because I don't want to forget anything. I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Every time you wake up, always give praises to the primordial mother too. Y'all just do that as well. Do your libations and give thanks to the primordial mother. Make sure your heart is back. Make sure you balance yourself every day. Don't let one thing outweigh the other. Try to balance yourself out. If you feel like you spazzed out on somebody or something, try to do a good deed. Okay. You know, you might want to give somebody extra change. You might want to give them some change, or somebody have something. They might say they ain't eat nothing, and you might have a couple of dollars. You go ahead and try to give them something to eat. You know, something to snack on, just to bring that good deed, to bring that balance in. It's all about bringing forth not just karma but dharma, which is going to bring the positive part of karma, which is dharma. You want to balance everything out here on out. You want to make sure you have of your all of the make sure you don't have no hatred. Okay, let me see. I want to say something else. Um, Trying to it's something else that's hitting me. I bet you as soon as I get off here, it's going to come to me. I bet you because it's there, but I can't get it out. Um, Let me see. Okay. Um, when it come down to it all, we are pretty much at the end of it. Meaning that everything that's going to happen here on out is not going to be bad. It's actually ushering in what needed to be ushered in years ago. That's what I want to say. If y'all see carefully, nobody else is really talking about the whole Nasara thing, other than Kia Pruitt, everybody else stopped talking about it. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna do another live and show y'all the proof that Joe Bratton Bass said what he said that happened in February. I'm gonna do another live probably tomorrow, if not Tuesday, or might be later on. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and meditate on that. But I'm going to come back on here on StreamYard though, and I want to show y'all the information that Joe Bratton Bay sent out back in February, and has led to what's about to happen what's happening right now. But Brother New said that Alcatraz, like I said, I'm gonna go back. He said they reopening up Alcatraz. Um, it was another one. He said the FEMA camps is not for who y'all think it's for. That's what he also said. It's not who y'all think it's for. Um, he also talked about some coins to invest in. I ain't gonna mention that on YouTube because we know who be watching, brothers and sisters. So I'm gonna talk to those outside of YouTube. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Um, Sister Danielle, it's you, Mother Shelley, and a sister named Tiffany. I want to let the brothers know. Remember, we said we was gonna have some women on board of TCC. There they go, right there. Sister Danielle, Tiffany, Mother Shelley. It's wild because Sister Danielle popped up out of nowhere, and I was gonna reach out to her today, and she just came out of nowhere. Yeah, the FEMA camps ain't for who people think it's for though. Brother Noof was talking about that last night to everybody. Just know that the bad acting that's going on in DC and politics, just know that's what those camps are for. Shout out to Baba Rat, Godfather and Ephah. He said that a lot of things are going to turn around in DC as far as the politics. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. Otherwise, y'all, let the games begin and let's sit back and watch the daggone fireworks in the so-called conscious community. Let's go ahead and sit back and watch everything unfold. Get your goddamn hors d'oeuvres, everything ready. Make sure you got your snacks ready. And in the words that somebody stole the slogan from me, get your goddamn popcorn ready. Get your daggone popcorn ready, everything, y'all, because it's about to be something. Oh yeah, keep your eyes on the weather patterns. This summer, those that get all four seasons, this summer is going to be something out there. Hey, 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 brother Tim, I'm gonna leave you alone. You say it's getting real out here. Y'all know who say that shit, but yeah, it's getting real out here. Oh yeah, another thing. A lot of full disclosures are gonna start opening up, and they're gonna probably finally admit about something dealing with extraterrestrials and stuff like that. It's coming soon. I want to let y'all know something real briefly. Um, the whole 33rd degree of Freemasonry deals with extraterrestrials. Just letting y'all know. Okay. As a Moor, I just want to let y'all know that. Okay. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. But many of us already knew because it is getting real out here. So let me see if I got everything. What I'm trying to remember what Brother Eubanks Ill said last night too before I get off of here. He said those temples over there in Asia. He said he went to those temples in Asia He said a lot of those statues, they have they have kinkly hair. A lot of those statues had melanin and kinkly hair like us over there in Asia. He said he saw a throne that a giant was sitting on. That's what Brother Eubanks Ill said. So, yeah. On that note, y'all, let's enjoy the ride. Um, and from what Brother Doof said, he said things are not going to be bad like everybody trying to say it is going to be. All you got to do is make sure your heart is right and your mind is right. I'm just paraphrasing everything because there's so much I want to tell y'all, but I really can't. Um, on I just want to put this up before we get off of here. On that note, y'all, love, peace, light, darkness, which is the yin yang, what is none other than the divine feminine and masculine becoming together as one to bring forth supreme balance. It is Negadazo, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire, better known as Brother B Forte Ill. And I want to let y'all know, yes, let me post this up. Go ahead now, brother. I hear that. Let's go ahead and enjoy the rest of our weekend. Um, love y'all. Let's have a great rest of y'all day. Thank y'all for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it moving. Peace.